Right, Pre Sports TV SO ini ebusianfo ye mwakwaba. Michael Oti Adjei one of the respected sport journalists na why debate bi anaso wakasa de afa nansi chese odwen ho kra na wonhu baby asem no efri ba Benjamin Assari time a Atizigi edem no Atizigi was conceding. And Coach Otto Addo called Benjamin Assari, and Benjamin Assari came in. He has kept a lot of clean sheets for Ghana Black Stars. And also, Benjamin Assari is keeping clean sheet for Accra Asare. So it means he's doing well at the club level and at the same time doing well at Black Stars. But baby, conversation no if read by so time who know San Yao. Se be you se dia de o say odwene ho a onte ase te bi sai na Benjamin Assari ne kra no bon kwane so na ase un deserve ase ensem tantan no mo kan fa boy ne ho. But the boy, whether we like it or not, he is doing well and oye number 1 goalkeeper for now. Na astute journalist Michael Oti Adjei yina is sane ye hwe no with TV3. Wabekas, and I love the way he talked. Or say, Sansem na amanfo kano. Say, Benjamin Assari, bon kwaneso, inti, hune na yinu inti, yen sansum pe goalkeeper fufuru bi won chen ade ade no. Or say, entasum. Na, Otto Addo, se Benjamin Assari deserve anka Otto Addo, nkenya di mpa nkobeto nsade afre no. So, calling Benjamin Assari means Benjamin Assari deserve it intina ofre no. Ene biu omwa owe so na yenko na yenko hwe goalkeeper foforo bi mfa meka no ho no. Goalkeeper no aduaba ana say bia esisiwo na akọ se me kwakwa kututu me kututu. Ghana ha say na yewo no. Goalkeeper yewo ene afre omo no. And Benjamin Assari, he deserve it and he is doing well at club level. Na amafo nso nsem wo asanchire mu ni say I say be you could see a team Cassia, any being so yeah, they no say no so crane and pass through. Say it doesn't depend only on Benjamin Assari, say, we could see team Cassia or no, age na team in so. Say could see team Cassia, whether we can do well no depends on the whole team. It doesn't depend on Benjamin Assari alone. And you will love it how he did the analysis no. Was so superb. And you know, yebekwa Ira Michael Oti Adjei said ye osibi kire ni nsem obet ohun baby ensem ni efri eba. I mean Ghana no we say mum yinja adwembone no. Mum yinja hatred ni enviness obi time so a say nipa no ebo ne homoden a let's celebrate to the person. But for you to do this symbolic analysis ne baby asasem no efri ebaye. So Michael Oti Adjei and someone or kind let it go and watch and you will love it. Benjamin Assari and then so or match or Betty and we love you. Benjamin, let's enjoy Michael Oti Adjei analysis.
Benjamin Assari is living rent-free in our minds. And over the last few days, we spent time talking about him. A lot of the conversation seems to be around, is he a good goalkeeper? Is he fit to be Ghana's number 1? And that we should go and find a goalkeeper. Sometimes it sounds to me as if there's this vast shop somewhere where you can go and plug out one goalkeeper. The motivation or otherwise for this conversation, I personally think is not as much of a big deal as the fact that in any good footballing environment, conversations like this are great. They help a lot of things. And as is always the case in conversations like this, the relevant questions should be raised. I think a few things though. One, Benjamin Assari is not in that Ghana national team in the Black Stars as a token. If there's something you would have known about Otto Addo by now, you know that is something that he will not do. He will not put a goalkeeper there because he makes some people happy. I think Benjamin Assari has earned his place and has earned his place off the back of clean sheets, off the back of giving defenders confidence, off the back of playing well for Accra Asare and all that. And any suggestion that by doing that for Hasselhoff is not high level enough for him to be the national team goalkeeper, I think is complete hogwash. It's also right that people can pull out statistics and say in this area, in that area, in that area, Assari doesn't do that quite well. I think on the evidence of the result in the World Cup qualifiers when Assari has kept post, his clean sheets, the fact that he's not fumbled badly, not made any major mistakes, I think that sort of defeats that. And the idea that when he faces a major team, he will be found out, I think that collectively goes for the whole team. If the whole team faces a big, massive team, can they stand up? You cannot isolate Assari as an individual. When the Black Stars have played well, and we've praised the team for the... But it's also important that Assari himself realizes something. In Ghana, goalkeepers, and nobody has a divine right to a place in that team. There was a point when Salis Mohammed was first name on the team sheet. He just disappeared. In the build-up to the 2006 World Cup, nobody would have believed that Richard Kinsey, who was then barely playing for his club side, would have become #1 goalkeeper. Adjei was untouchable. He had been untouchable from the late 90s to the early 2000s with Hasselhoff winning the Champions League and the rest. He made one bad mistake in Guinea where he literally threw the ball into his own net. And afterwards, it became obvious that Kinsey would take over that role, and Kinsey took over that role. As recently as the 2014 World Cup, it looked like Adam Karasi had that position locked down and then I think it was at the 2013 Nations Cup when Fatal Dauda came into his own over and over again, and Dauda became #1. So, unless Assari keeps up a certain level and performs at an appreciable level, Otto will drop him. Otto has said before that he picked Assari for his footballing abilities. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt with that. And ultimately, it's fair. Whatever anybody thinks about Assari, he is the man in post. He will be the man in post on Sunday. Atizigi may get his chance against Japan and South Korea, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. And for now, until something dramatic happens, Assari is #1. Nobody's being emotive in backing him. Neither are those coming up with the stats doing it for any ulterior motives. By the moment they begin to talk about emotion, they are basically disrespecting the views of those who think that the goalkeeper has earned the right. So let's make the debate balanced and let's make the debate as healthy as possible. If you say somebody is being emotive in backing a goalkeeper, you are trying to say they don't think logically, and there's no more disrespect than that.